The Directorate of Government Analytical Laboratory, under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, provides forensic and scientific analytical services to support justice, law enforcement, and public safety. Its core functions include DNA testing, toxicology, crime scene investigations such as arson and acid attacks, and food and drug quality verification. The Directorate's accounting officer and technical officials appeared before Parliament's Public Accounts Committee to respond to queries raised in the Auditor General's 2025 report regarding their budget performance.
That is page 22.
Committee members expressed concern over what they described as limited visibility of the Directorate's work, saying the institution appears to operate in the dark and needs to better publicize its services.
Respond to the query of insufficient workflow.
For the financial year ended 2025, the Directorate received a 100% budget allocation, totaling 42 billion shillings. However, when asked to provide accountability and clear expenditure breakdown, officials struggled to offer satisfactory explanations.
Data in the planning process were not clear enough
on a
for
construction.
the assessment.
On a construction.
I think that was just one of them, maybe.
Oh, please be clear on what you are telling us. For us, we are here for you to account for the money that you received. So if you received 42 billion and we cannot assess on how you used the 34, close to 35, then, is this an accountability committee or you have come to a laboratory? For us, we are not a laboratory.
The accounting officer, Kefa Kuchana, told the committee the Directorate is working towards establishing a national DNA data bank among 7 key planned outputs aimed at service delivery.
It is 34.2 billion. One of the biggest of the list of the items which was related to the DNA building is one of them, because that was what constitutes.
But how could the auditor fail to assess the DNA building? That is something that is very clear. And
now that big component of 34 should be interesting to all of us here and yourself exclusive. So that is where you cannot miss out the components involved in the 34, because that is actually the whole budget.
Because that's all we needed to look at in your work plan. And what is there to assess, you're making life difficult, is whether we just want to confirm whether actually your indicators were smart or not.
Committee members also raised concern over a growing case backlog at the laboratory. Over 400 cases remain pending, affecting timely delivery of justice to Ugandans.
The main thing is the Auditor General is concerned about the lack of space, adequate space. And one of the issues is that only one analyst is able to do work at a time.
As a result, DGAL continues to rely solely on case-by-case DNA analysis without national platform to link DNA evidence across cases, regions, and other agencies.
And we have not failed, as indicated by Honorable, but we get the challenges of the inflow of the finances towards this project.
Kuchana attributed the backlog to an influx in submissions, citing that the laboratory receives between 400 to 500 cases weekly.
We started from 5,000. Through years, we have been working on it, following our case backlog reduction strategy, where we reduce what is there as the case backlog, we work on the new cases as they come in.
Despite citing funding constraints, the committee maintained that it could not recommend increased funding without proper accountability for the funds already released.
So what plans do you have to avoid where you're heading to?
It has not been getting attention from government, but if there are corrections that are coming, let us speak the recommendations giving us if he's telling us the truth.
Rebecca Nantongo, Gloria Gutabinji, Parliament.